Will Bosi has made the long-awaited second ascent of Burden of Dreams in Lappnor, Finland, and has confirmed the grade at Font 9A. When Rob decided to go to Font for 2 weeks, he told me that he was concerned that Will might climb Burden of Dreams while he was away. And I'm delighted to say that that has happened. Which means that one of the biggest ascents of the year is something that I get to talk about instead of Rob, which I'm ecstatic about. Nalle Hukkataival made the first ascent back in 2016 after more than 3 years and 4,000 attempts on the boulder. The boulder has attracted attention from some of the world's best boulderers, including Daniel Woods, Jimmy Webb, Aidan Roberts and Sean Rabatou. But until yesterday, it remained unrepeated. Will was one of a number of climbers that had tried the boulder on a 3D replica prior to heading out to Finland. This new style of training for boulders has caught the imagination of the climbing community, and I'm still waiting for Lattice to give me an opportunity to try out Burden of Dreams. So if you are watching, then get in touch. Will spent 10 days on the replica before heading out to Finland, and then had a further 14 sessions on the actual boulder before finally making the second ascent. From the beginning, Will included the climbing community by live streaming his sessions on Burden, with thousands of people tuning in to see his progress. Within his first 30 minutes on Burden of Dreams, we saw Will succeed in climbing all the individual moves on the boulder. And in subsequent sessions, we saw Will trying out new beta, including a sneaky heel hook. Being able to watch this process live gave us an insight into projecting at the very top end. We spoke to Will after his ascent yesterday, and he told us, "Topping out has to be one of the most amazing experiences I've had, standing on top of the boulder in disbelief, looking at the sky full of stars. I sent the boulder on the first try of the session. I felt amazing on the send go. I climbed the first 4 moves perfectly and arrived at the last move feeling fresh. I slightly missed the last hold and almost fell, but just held it together. Still can't believe it." Being the armchair critics that we are, we're all interested in finding out what the grade of the boulder actually is. Will had this to say: "From the overall experience on this boulder, from working the replica to finally sending it, I think it's a step up from everything else I've done, and a huge step up from any 8C or 8C plus I've done. Therefore, I think it definitely deserves 9A. Sounds pretty unequivocal to me. Will adds Burden of Dreams to a growing list of hard repeats of boulders such as Alphane 9A, as well as having established his own hard boulders such as Honey Badger 8C plus in the Peak District. Will joins Sean Rabatou and Simon Lorenzi as the only boulderers in the world to have climbed 2 9A problems." We spoke to Will at the end of last month, where he told us about his forthcoming trip to the US, where we reckon he might be trying a couple of boulders with 9s in them. Will's approach to projecting Burden of Dreams has been pretty unique, and it's been really exciting to see what the future of top-end bouldering might look like. Legend.